What's good YouTube? BrianaLorenn here. Thank you for clicking on this video. I went back and forth with purchasing this product. I saw the shades, I swatched them, and I thought there should have been one more shade in between like the deep and the deep dark. And I was just like, is it gonna be too dark for me? Like, I don't know if it's gonna work. But I've been seeing the girlies and the guys talk about this, use this, and it is supposed to be the easiest bronzing, sculpting serum, more water-based, user-friendly to just sculpt and, you know, pop the cheekbones. So I got it. We're gonna try it. If you're interested in seeing Makeup by Mario's new Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum, keep on watching. And if you're new here, you've never seen me before, but you look like me, or you're just curious to see how this looks on your skin or a darker skin tone, just hit subscribe, join the family. Make sure to comment below as we go, and make sure to give this a thumbs up if you already like Makeup by Mario products. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so this product retails for $36. This is supposed to be water-based, lightweight, super easy to blend. You guys are gonna see with the packaging, not only do you get a pump, but you also get a wand to be able to kind of target where you want the shaping and bronzing. You can use this on the eyes, you can use it as your bronzer, you can really sculpt the face, but it has hyaluronic, vitamin E, and it's a water base. So I feel like this should not be as harsh as using the Soft Sculpt sticks. Something just a little softer to give a little bit more sculpt and snatch to the face. We're gonna go in with the wand, and I'm basically gonna put it anywhere where I would want a little bit more shape and sculpt to the face. I'm keeping it high here because we don't want to go down too low. I'm putting it a little bit on the jawline as well. And I'm using the doe foot applicator to do this first. This is not a Makeup by Mario brush, but it literally is the same thing. These are the Jessup Beauty brushes, and they literally made dupes of Mario's brushes. So they're like half the price. So I'm gonna go in with the bigger side right here. So I think why I was a little hesitant is because it says bronzing, but for me bronzing, I would want something a little bit more warm tone, like, but I think this is a happy medium. It pulls a little warm, it also pulls a little neutral gray to kind of sculpt and shape the face. Very, very easy to blend. This is very sheer. The only thing I have on right now is foundation and concealer. That's why I think this would be very much user-friendly, because of the hyaluronic and the texture. Like, it kind of just disappeared. And this is where I was a little like, I don't know how I feel about this, because it's kind of like gone. I'm gonna go in with the pump. All right, one pump. Let's dip into the hand and then let's apply, rather than the wand. Okay, there I'm getting a little bit more pigment. It really is a soft sculpt. With something like this, because it's water-based, it moves. So I would say maybe use the smaller brush. The smaller brush is giving a little bit more, place it where you want it, and then blend upward. I also too would maybe do this before concealer. Sometimes sculpting the face and using your bronzer or contour first and then going in with concealer gives you a little bit more precision when blending this out. Yeah, see, I don't know if I like the tone, y'all. It is more like contour, neutral gray tone. I feel like it's giving more sculpt than bronzing, okay? All right, I went in and I did a little bit more targeted, okay? Even though the tone might not be my favorite, this is a very true shade for contouring. For myself, for my clients, I normally bronze more than I contour. I think that is why I was very much hesitant to try this. But we're gonna sculpt and shape the mess out of my face. Just blending this out, it's very forgiving. For my girlies, my guys, my makeup artists who might not be used to contouring, have never done it before, I can see why this could be valuable. Here's the thing, Mario products, I want to like every single one. Like, you know how there's the certain brands that you have where you're just like, I know when they put something out, it's gonna be so good and you're just gonna want to get it and share about it and talk about it. This would have to be one that I kind of just get used to using. I really like it around the lips though. It did give a really nice contour and sculpt around the lips. A little bit of a brightening concealer, a little almond. This is great for the person who wants to get into contouring and sculpting, has never done it before, and if you mess up, it's okay. It does look good. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting powder. Mattify in the areas that we want. Y'all, what do we think? I mean, we are sculpted. And here's the thing, sometimes with a product, like when I first applied it, I was like, no. But I'm glad I went in again because I actually needed more product. I think with something like this, when it's a serum base and it's a water base, it's so light and it's so sheer that sometimes you start to blend it out and it looks like it's not blending right. And that's how I kind of felt when I was going into like right under my cheekbones, and I was like, this looks a little like muddy and not, it doesn't look good. But I'm glad I went in and just added more product, and I think people are going to see, like, don't return it, add more. I even let it sit for a little bit and then blend it out. I'm gonna finish my face and I'm gonna come back. As much as I wanted this to be a soft sculpt, it turned into a snatched sculpt. Even though it is water-based and it is easy to blend, I think using a little bit more than what you're used to will give you a little bit more of the saturation of the product. For me, going in with that light hand, and maybe it'll look better with the light hand with like less foundation, less product, but more was more for me with using this. I think the face looks good, but it's definitely a full glam. Just to come in, I mean, using more, it blended out beautifully. It's forgiving, but less, I felt like it kind of moved all over the place. So I'll have to play with this a little bit more. Again, this is just first impressions. So sometimes too, maybe the foundation I had on underneath and everything, like all of that plays a part. So if you get a product and you see that people are liking it, which is what I did, I got it because I saw so many people liking it, work with that product, you know. And I got it from Sephora, and Sephora always gives you 30 days. Sometimes you just got to give a product a little bit of time to just kind of find how it works for you, if you want to keep it. And if you don't keep it and you don't like it the way everyone else is raving about it, that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you had a similar experience like I did, or if I'm just crazy and you're like, Bri, it's a great product. That's all right too. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to thumbs this video up, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out, KOSAS.